If you get married, they think you're finished. And if you are without a woman, they think you are incomplete. If you have the ability to love, love yourself first. Do you hate people? I don't hate them. I just feel better when they're not around. The 9 to 5 is one of the greatest atrocities sprung upon mankind. You give your life away to a function that doesn't interest you. Sex is a great thing only when there is nothing else to do. I have always liked visiting women myself more than when they are visiting me. You can always get away from them. People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things. But on a major matter like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice. Life's as kind as you let it be. Nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving. It's a war not easily won, but if anything is worth winning, then this is it. Almost everybody is born a genius and buried an idiot. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. Beauty is nothing. Beauty won't stay. You don't know how lucky you are to be ugly, because if people like you, you know it's for something else. We are like roses that have never bothered to bloom when we should have bloomed, and it is as if the sun has become disgusted with waiting. If you manage to deceive a person, this does not mean that he is a fool. It means that you were trusted more than you deserve. Genius might be the ability to say a profound thing in a simple way. People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water. As humans, we adjust to new conditions and discoveries. We are pliable. There are only two things wrong with money: too much or too little. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do, it's too late. And there's nothing worse than too late. There are times when those eyes inside your brain stare back at you. Great art is horse shit. Buy tacos. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. You are not promised anything in life. No contract was signed with you. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically, because you feel good, very good, when you are near or with them. Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Some people like what you do, some people hate what you do, but most people simply don't give a damn. The difference between a democracy and a dictatorship is that in a democracy you vote first and take orders later. In a dictatorship, you don't have to waste your time voting. As long as the man has wine and cigarettes, he can endure a lot. Nothing is worse than to finish a good dump, then reach over and find the toilet paper container empty. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. Find what you love and let it kill you. Even the most horrible human being on earth deserves to wipe his ass. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, she makes ready to destroy. There is loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of a clock's hand. The woman who smiles at you when you meet her is most likely just planning to feed her ego. Your ambition is handicapped by laziness. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it. But you laugh inside, remembering all the times you've felt that way. I often carry things to read so that I will not have to look at the people. How can you trust a creature that bleeds every month and doesn't die? Dogs and angels are not very far apart. Drinking is an emotional thing. It joggles you out of the standardism of everyday life, out of everything being the same. Some moments are nice, some are nicer, some are even worth writing about. Ambition rarely helps talent. Another thing is luck. Talent always trails behind her. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. For those who believe in God, most of the big questions are answered. But for those of us who can't readily accept the God formula, the big answers don't remain stone-written. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're losing your soul and you know it, then you've still got a soul left to lose. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. Love is a form of prejudice. You love what you need. You love what makes you feel good. You love what is convenient. Love is like a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover. I guess the only time most people think about injustice is when it happens to them. Never say 3 things about yourself: your plans, your income, and the number of people you've slept with. The less I needed, the better I felt. Bad taste creates many more millionaires than good taste. We don't even ask for happiness, just a little less pain. We must bring our own light to the darkness. Too often people complain that they have done nothing with their lives, and then they wait for somebody to tell them that this isn't so. You have to die a few times before you can really live. And why do women always need the husbands of other women? And why do horse thieves always prefer a tamed horse to a wild one? Which quote did you like the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on the next video.